We're Lance and Christy. Join us as we build our dream. Welcome to Knight's Helm Farms. Hi, welcome back to Knight's Helm Farms. Today we are replacing bathroom faucets. These faucets came with our house, and something up inside here, it's all plastic, like all up inside there. That's plastic, this is plastic, and it leaks. So you'll be washing your hands, and then water ends up running down this throat and onto the sink, and then from there it goes wherever it wants to, most of the time underneath. If I get this back on there, but it doesn't really matter. Most of the time underneath the sink. Anyhow, we bought new faucets.
New faucets.
How long ago though?
7 or 8 years ago.
No, but it's been like a year, right?
Yeah.
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 So let's see. These have a different style. Same finish, but I like this one better. It's just a different brand. They're still what do you call it? Brushed nickel.
Finnish, not Swedish.
Brushed nickel. This one's a little more brushed. Oh, you need a sharper knife there.
Yeah, you gotta sharpen it.
So he's gonna do these two in here. Cabinets all cleaned out, and then I'm gonna put this camera on super speed, and then he's also got a GoPro.
That is what it looks like.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna knock this out, make it look beautiful.
Most importantly, make it so it doesn't leak.
Yes, I suppose that's important too.
Yeah. Leaking is not good.
Right?
No leaking.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna put this one here.
Okay, so for the first step, we've got to take this apart right here, because that's attached to the device that basically lifts and pulls down the stopper. So we got to take that off. Then we'll take off these. That's the hot and cold water. Once we do that, I've got to unscrew the gray things right there, which are what keep the faucet tightened down. So those are all the technical terms. So I'll work on that next. So I took that off real quick. Right here is the on and off for the hot and cold water. When you want to turn it off, you pull it up, that closes the valve. And then when you want to turn it back on again, you pop it back down. Before I take these off, however, off of the faucet, I need to have some towels down here to catch all the water, because there will be water runoff left in these hoses right here. Okay, so taking off the faucet, this is the underneath side. The things that we took off, the bottom look like this. It's kind of a pain in the butt because it's such closed space, but I have all kinds of tools to use. In this case, I use this tool to twist it off, because this goes up underneath there, and I'll show you here. See, this is facing down like this. It gets caught there, and then I can twist it whichever direction I want to tighten or loosen it. So in this case, loosened it. That allowed me to take off the faucet, which is now there. And now I'm working on the pipe, because that has to be replaced as well, because that's where these two parts are attached, and it's a whole kit. It's not just the faucet, it's also those two pieces as well. So I'm going to finish working on that. Be right back. Here was the next step. You saw that this piece, which is what causes the plug to go up and down in the sink. had to take that off in order to get the plug out of the sink. So unscrewed it, took it out, tossed it away. Now I get the fun part of pulling this thing out both sides. It's pretty much disconnected there. The problem is there's probably several inches of it down the pipe there. So you gotta be really careful when you're moving this, not to break any of the PVC while you move this out of there. So I say careful, but I probably won't show you. It's gonna be manhandled in order to get it out of there. So let me get to that step and I'll show you after that. Okay, so in order to get that old piece out, I had to take this off of here. I've got the new piece in now, which is right there. I'm going to reconnect this, but gotta make sure I use plumber's tape, otherwise it's gonna leak. So I'm gonna do that step next, and then I'll be able to line this up appropriately and go on with the next step. Okay, got that reattached right there. Everything looks like it's lined up. So the next step is going to be turning this back around, because this right here has to be facing towards the back. I am going to put the new post in there and make sure it's facing that direction. That'll be my next step. Okay, we've got that installed right there. Once again, use plumber's tape to make sure this seal between these two is solid. I'm going to turn this around towards the back because it needs to face directly back. Now I'm going to lift this up and make sure this goes through the hole right there. And then I am going to screw down this piece to it, which is what you see in the bottom of your sink. This is like the trim around the opening, but it also is a seal. So in order to put this down there, I also have to do the fun thing of using plumber's putty. And that is especially fun because the plumber's putty is like Play-Doh, but not nearly as much fun. No colors, just plain old boring white. So I'm going to work on that next. This is the putty. So what I need to do with it is turn it into a circle, basically. So I need to thin this out a lot and make a big ring out of it, because that ring has to go around the opening in the bottom of the sink right there. So then I can screw this down onto it and create a seal that prevents the water from getting through. So I'm going to continue with that process. Okay, finished playing with my Play-Doh. I got a ring right there. So now I am going to pop this in there, hold it down, and screw in the pipe from underneath. I just have to add plumber's tape to the pipe, so then there's a seal between this and that. Okay, so I got the two parts screwed in. You can see all the extra putty around there. Yeah, probably used too much, but we bought way too much, so I got plenty of spares. Right here is where I've screwed it in. Now the next step to hold that seal, I've got to take this, screw it down against here, and this washer right here will prevent water from getting through. Once I get that done, I got to make sure this is still facing directly behind, right like that, and then I screw this down to close up this seal. Okay, next step, now that we've actually sealed this up, you can take a razor blade and just cut right around here, or maybe not. Maybe it did it itself. That doesn't look right. I'm gonna try that over again. Just cutting all the excess off. First time around, I don't think I got enough under there. I did get some under there, but I don't think it was enough. So, did it a second time, making sure I got all this. So now it should be good. Nice and sealed all the way around. Get a little more of that out of there. now we're going to give it a shot. I don't know if you should see from here or underneath, but if it starts springing a leak underneath, we'll show you that real quick. Don't see anything there. There's no wetness. There's nothing wet right there. Right here further down, this is all dry. And then this that we removed right here too, if you look at it, it's dry as well. So far we're successful.
Awesome.
And a little bit of Play-Doh left over. Okay. All right, here's our next step. When you're putting this in, different companies have different type of seals. This one just uses a plastic seal right here for it. This seal right here in the opening, it goes further back one direction right here. You want to make sure that direction is to the back of the faucet, because back here is where your little pulley is for your drain plug. So sit in there like that. Make sure it's seated pretty well. There's no extra gaps from the seal right there. If you want to, doesn't matter. You can toss this in the back also. Make sure it's lined up well that way. Just like that. So now that's sitting back there. Then we get to the fun part. And that is holding it down with these two things. And like I said before, that's kind of the most difficult thing, depending on what size of cabinet you have underneath and how much space you have between the back wall and the back of the sink. In this case, I can get to them with my fingers, but I can't tighten it with my fingers, and that's when I use one of my tools to tighten with.
Yeah. You want me to hold the faucet?
More back. Yeah, you can hold the faucet. Get this out of the way now.
Just put it up on the cap. Yeah, that works.
Wait.
What?
Traffic edge.
Where?
This.
Tighten it.
Gotta go this way.
It's upside down.
Yeah.
There you go.
Make sure this thing is as tight as possible because we don't want any drips.
We'll wipe it off then and you'll be able to tell if it's leaking later.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Got some excess of this just hanging out right there. We'll get rid of that. I see one drip left. I'll give it one more crank.
Yeah.
Half a crank,
Half a
quarter of a crank. Maybe that was 1/10 of a crank, but it was some kind of crank. Not a crank call though.
Cranky.
Okay. All right, so going back to the faucet, I'm gonna put these things on there, and it's so much fun when you're doing it without being able to see what you're doing. But after you've done as many of these as I have, this being my second one, it gets easy.
No, it's not your second one. You did all of the ones in our other house.
Yeah, but that was like 20 years ago.
You did 3 bathroom faucets and a kitchen faucet there, so that's 4. And then you did this kitchen faucet, that's 5. And you did 1 faucet in the other bathroom, 6. This is your 7th one. Counts. It all counts.
It all counts. Tight this one up. Keep hold of it, and I'll use the handy dandy red thing.
Okay. Hopefully I have it straight. I can't tell because I'm to the side, but
Hopefully it's straight.
it's pretty good.
Crank on it.
Oh gosh.
What?
No, keep going. I just didn't anticipate it moved. And
You didn't anticipate the crankage?
I didn't anticipate the crinkage.
I'm gonna get in there the other arm for the other side.
This is cool in here.
Okay.
Yep, it's tight.
Yep. Nice
Alright.
and solid. Okay.
Then what?
That was all the most difficult portions of it. The last steps, well, we'll do the basic of the last steps, and that's plugging in the hot and cold water again so it actually functions. Then the next most tricky part is getting that plunger on the back to work to pop open, you know, the thingamajigger and the around the doohickey.
Yeah.
And then once that's good, the water should be able to flow down through the thingamawhopper, no problem.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh, check for leaks. So what? You're gonna cut yourself if you don't put that thing away like that. What is that out like that for?
Because I was using it.
Yeah, put it away.
Put it away.
Don't cut yourself.
You're gonna cut yourself with
A
the
rusty-
rustiest, dullest blade in the universe.
It's sharp enough for what I use it for.
It was supposed to be replaced probably about 40 years ago.
Yeah,
We still
maybe.
didn't then. All right. Now, if you want to really mess with your spouse,
No.
you plug the waters in the opposite on every single faucet, so you never know whether the right side is the hot water or the left side is the hot water.
The left side is the hot water.
And don't do it the same on every single one of them, because that makes it much more interesting.
Just make the left one the hot water.
Oh, jeez. You know, it'd be more impressive
Huh.
if I made the center one the hot water.
Yeah. Got it?
The other interesting thing about this whole gig, seal putty, humans can use it too.
Seal.
They clapped for it.
I know they do, yeah.
There's fewer and fewer marine biology jokes nowadays, and there's still too many of them, apparently.
Does it help to make faces?
Yes. Okay, here we
Alright.
go. The ultimate test.
Yeah.
So again, everything's plugged in. We got the two hoses plugged in the appropriate spots.
Mm-hmm.
Now the last step is just to test it all, which I have to pop these two plugs back in to get water pressure. In, out, in, there we go. Okay,
And then there'll be air.
yep,
There's always air.
it's always there.
for leaks.
Checking for leaks. Brand new towel. That way if there are leaks, you can see it quick and easy.
I don't see any.
No leaks.
No leaks?
No leaks.
Alright, so now you gotta do that thing.
We gotta do this thing. So pop that in there.
Pop that in there.
And that's up.
What's up? Oh, yeah.
The plug is up, correct?
The plug is up, yes.
Okay.
The plug is not plugged.
Yes, plug is not plugged. Those are the technical terms. Our technical terms. Don't think we really know what the names of most of these devices are.
No.
We just do it.
The dream, do, jumma floppy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Now he is going to do something that's unconventional because I like it so you can grab this and pull it out of here and clean it so we don't ever hook it through that little hole. Unconventional. It might blow up the internet.
So little space.
Anyway, I'll turn this back on when he gets it done. Alright, so you got that one done.
Yep, that one's all done.
And I have a finishing touch. It's this little thing. I've never even seen this kind of thing before. That's in chrome, and now our new faucets are in oil rub bronze. Or no, oil rub bronze. Brushed nickel. I don't know where that came from. Oil rub bronze.
Oil rub nickel.
Oil rub nickel. So clean this up a little bit. Oddly enough, I do this quite frequently. It just gets gross really fast, I guess. Probably because those other faucets, you practically had to rub your hand on the back of the sink in order to wash your hands.
Mm-hmm.
These are nice because they get the water out into the bowl.
Yep.
And this little gizmo matches the faucet. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Alright, so that one you're just going to do that one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do that one at super speed.
Throw this away.
Should only take me 42 minutes instead of an hour and 28 that this one took.
An hour and 28. Alright. And then when you're all done, I'll give them a wash.
Yep.
Alright.
Alrighty. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Okay, ready?
Now.
Set. Go! Alright, so we're already to the point where we're testing.
Yes.
Testing!
Yeah, like I said, this only took 43 minutes.
43 minutes. Oh. Big old tripod legs.
Tripod legs. Know how to use them.
not all the time, though.
Same thing. Try it again.
Try it again.
Try it again.
Okay, hold on. Work my way around cabinet doors and such. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Nothing.
Awesome.
Yep. Yay. All right. Now for the most difficult part.
You gotta turn the water on.
This stupid thing.
There's no water yet. You know how I know?
How?
The faucets are on and there's no water coming out.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's full of stars.
You could have you could have just used the faucet if you had the water turned on to test the drain. It's funny.
That's got high to your thing.
Oh, it's like moving all around.
What?
The faucet.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You didn't tighten it down.
I did tighten it down.
I wasn't here to hold it for you.
So,
Not tight.
I need that thing to tighten it.
Which one?
This thing.
Oh.
Didn't want to use it again because I already snapped the other things.
What? Snap what things?
The things. With this thing. Go ahead and get this guy out of the way then.
Okay. Let me get it lined up again. Yeah, it's like super loose. Okay, that's better. Oh.
What?
Well, sounds like you're cracking something. You doing the left side?
No, yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Alright, he's done with the second one. And now I gotta do the finishing touch. This one's actually cracked from moving it to clean. So, zhuzh. Should probably get rid of the rest of it. It's not like we don't have others. Push this in there. There we go. Just like that. Alright. Good job. Looks nice. The best part is no leaks. No leaks. That's the best part. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.